He hits the A, he hits the B, he hits the space bar, all caps, rock and roll Dougherty.
Now's not the time. Manuel Pena asks, Dear Drew, I'm unsure how injured reserve rules work, but can the Texans get Titus Howard, Jordan Thomas, Kahali Waring, and Bradley Roby back this season, or just a few of those guys? Well, as of Wednesday morning, around 9 o'clock, only Waring and Thomas were on IR. Howard and Roby had not been put on IR, so the Texans kind of think, at least at that point in time, that those guys are going to come back. So the answer is 2 can come off IR. So if that's the case, it's Waring and Thomas are eligible to return from injured reserve. Doesn't necessarily mean that they will, but they can. Now, if all 4 of those guys are on it, only 2 can come back, so we shall see. J.M. Morena asks this, Dear Drew, is it weird to take a pecan pie to a barbecue gathering? No, you're bringing something, so nothing weird about that at all. And why am I not nervous about the Indy game? I can't speak for you. I get nervous to a little extent about every game the Texans play, doesn't matter who they're playing. But with the Texans quarterback situation the way it is now, a lot of those nerves have been eased. And I think you're probably feeling the same way I'm feeling. But I always have just a little bit of nerves. But it's a great question, a great set of questions there, JM. Thank you for sending those in. Jamal Johnson, Dear Drew, what are the Texans going to do to cover T.Y. Hilton this week? $1 million question. It's been asked many times. And T.Y. Hilton has had his way with the Texans many, many times. So we'll see what Romeo cooks up. In the past, there have been some times that the Texans have handled Hilton. And there have been other times where he's gone off. Got to limit the damage that he does. Texans can do that. They're capable of doing that. And a good way to kind of limit some of that damage is to stay on the field a little bit longer and not give him his opportunity. So we shall see. And Jamal, that was such a good question. You get scratch off. So please email us and say, hey, I'm Jamal. I had those the winning question, and we'll send you some Texas Lottery scratch offs. All right. Big game this week, Texans at Colts. If your question did not get answered here, hey, go read the leftovers. It's an article we put up on the site, and I pretty much get to most of them. So we'll see you next time.